From the psychedelic, neon graphics of the 90s to the sleek, polished festival posters we see today, rave posters have always been more than just advertisements. They've served as a visual language expressing the energy, rebellion, and mystery of the rave scene is supposed to carry. But as the scene grew, did the posters evolve in a way that truly reflects the shifts in culture, or have they simply become more polished versions of the past? What elements still carry the same energy and emotion today? It all started in the late 80s and early 90s in the UK, when raves were a reaction against mainstream culture. The posters reflected that rebellious spirit, raw, DIY, and often hand-drawn. These early rave flyers were in a lot of cases printed on home printers, and full of chaotic typography, distorted shapes, and abstract patterns that captured the energy of the parties. The iconic smiley face became a symbol of the carefree, anti-establishment attitude of the scene. As rave culture went global in the 90s, so did the design. The chaotic, handmade style began to shift with the rise of digital tools like Photoshop. Designers could now manipulate images, layer textures, and create 3D effects, giving posters a cleaner, more polished look while keeping the same experimental energy. Blending the idea of sampling with American consumer culture, many of these rave flyers would rip off product designs, corporate logos, and commercial art and repurpose them as inventive promotional tools. In the documentary Better Living Through Circuitry, one graphic designer notes that this style of art was a way of emasculating the product's power over you.
When we first started doing stuff, it was like all the really product rip-offy stuff that was really popular because, so much of sort of like the culture at the time was, it's like influenced by like the whole idea of like sampling. We were sampling, visuals and making them our own. This whole business, this was like a Bazooka Joe comic, right? And we like scanned it in and we just changed the bubbles. So it's really cool. And then we put this NASA thing here because we made it look like a club. It's like this moon base on the moon, but now it's our club.
By the late 90s, the rave scene started to blend with the mainstream. Large music festivals and their posters became more professional. The rough, DIY aesthetic started to give way to slicker, more stylized designs with a stronger focus on brand identity. So, what's changed? A lot and nothing at the same time. Technology has come a long way from hand-drawn flyers to sleek digital designs. But the goal of the rave poster has stayed the same, to capture the spirit of the scene, communicate the energy that the person going is supposed to feel. The scene has changed, so have the posters that are supposed to communicate it.